Hey.
Go ahead. It's a fun way to potentially play your last game in LA.
I've just had so many great memories here. Obviously, growing up here and watching the Sparks and the Lakers when I was a young kid, it's why I fell in love with basketball. So to be able to just be in this arena, be in the city and play with my family, my friends, there's nothing like playing at home, and it's always been special, and it'll always be special.
Diana, good to see you.
Good to see you.
How's your day-to-day this season compared to other seasons to be able to still play at this high level?
Yeah, it's an everyday grind. Like anything in life, if you want to have success and longevity, there's no magic tricks. It's just being consistent at the little things every single day. And in saying that, there's ups, there's downs, but if you can come back the next day and do it again and do it again and do it again, that's what sets you apart in any field, and especially in sports.
Hey Diana, good to see you. This season has just been kind of electric for the whole season. You've been in the league for a long time. So from when you started to now, are you proud of the changes that you've seen? And then also, Coach earlier said that you keep him accountable. Like when he comes in with notes, you check him on those notes. How do you stay so dialed in?
Yeah, I'm really grateful to have been in this league for 20 years, and like anything, you want to leave it better than when you came. And I've said this a lot. I've seen the ups, the downs, the momentum when it's been here and when it's left, and it seems like it's back. And just with the energy of where we're at in women's sports and basketball, it seems to just keep climbing and climbing, and that's what you want. As a former player, a current player, and for the future generation too, we want to set the stage where basketball can be your life, and you can make a great living and stay here in the U.S. That's the goal for all of us. And as far as Coach, he's just changed the whole mindset of this franchise, and it's been well deserved. He's just been so even for us with the ups and downs, the injuries, and all the things that we've had to go through. So Coach has been huge for us in so many ways.
Hey Diana, two-part question. You mentioned playing in this building for so many years. What are a couple of memories that stand out for you when you were playing in this building?
I mean, to be honest, I just have one memory, and that's saying goodbye to Kobe. That's a big reason why I approach the game the way I do. I saw him do it from far away, from close, at the beginning of his career, in the middle, at the end. It didn't matter. And that to me is going to be always the biggest moment in this building. It succeeds any basket, any win that's been in my career.
And the second part of my question is, what would Diana Taurasi today tell first-year Diana Taurasi with all the experiences and advice that you guys have done?
I always look at it in a way where every experience molds who you are, and you have to go through them. You have to go through the good, the bad, and the ugly. And if you can pick yourself up and try to be better the next day, that's what makes you who you are at the end of the day. Those little moments don't define who you are as a person or as a player. It's how you react to them. It's how it helps you become a better player, a better person, teammate, a better family member, a better citizen in this country. All those little moments, add up who you are. So, if anything, probably get some more sleep.
Hi, Diana. You still got that bounce. Are you sure this is it?
I don't know. It's been, the last couple of weeks have been, a little nerve-wracking for myself. I don't want to make any, emotional and rash decisions. I know, the end is near. When that is, I don't know. I've always been a person that just concentrates on what's next, and that's practice tomorrow, and then Seattle on Thursday, and I guess when the season's over, I'll reflect and I'll, get advice from the people that are close to my heart and have been with me since day one. So you never know, but who knows?
Thank you.
Diana, with the teams, if this is a marketing campaign, how much of a say or influence did you have in that message?
You know, it's something that, as a team, and especially when you've been somewhere for 20 years, it's conversations that we've had, and you know, I'm grateful that they're able to have these conversations and let me really do it the way I want to do it, and which, you know, I talk to a lot of people, and someone once told me you don't get to pick your ending sometimes. So when it ends, it ends. You know, 20 years later or whatever it may be, it's been a fun ride.
We'll end with 2 on Zoom. Michael Vopel. We'll go to Dana. Scott?
I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Hey, Michael.
Hey, D. I'll just say from my point of view, you can stick around as long as you want. You want to stick around 5 more, 10 more years, whatever.
We'll go out together.
I saw in the TV interview you said this team really likes each other, and this was a game where maybe there wasn't a lot to play for with you guys already locked in, but there was a lot of energy and intensity, obviously, before BG and after BG left the game. Can you just talk about taking that energy into the playoffs for this team?
Yeah, you know, we're in an interesting position where we're locked in at 7. So, I mean, you can approach it where these games don't count as far as standings and, you know, positioning for us. But, you know, we're still, in reality, a team that's only been together for a couple months. You know, I've only been on the court with Tosh for 3 months, and Kai, and, you know, and vice versa with Sophie and BG. We're still trying to find a rhythm. We're still trying to find things that work for us. We're trying to incorporate new faces, and, you know, Celeste and Kiki and Max. So, you know, there's still an opportunity to get better every single night. And, you know, that's what we're trying to do going into the playoffs. So I thought it was really nice to see some people tonight play well, and, you know, and still a big moment. And whenever you hit the court, the ultimate goal is to win the game. And I thought tonight was pretty neat for us.
Last question, Dana.
You saw that there were some members of Dalluga High School in the crowd.
Yeah.
And it was on the broadcast that you could have gone to any program, but you decided to stay home. Why didn't you go to a modern day or any of the top programs for women's basketball?
Yeah. I actually had made a decision to go to Ayala High School, and then I think the day before school started, I walked over to Del Nugo because it was across the street, and I was like, yeah, I'll just stay here. You know, at that point, I wanted to be close to home. I wanted to be with my friends that I grew up with. And I think, looking back on it, it was the best thing that could have happened to me. I was in a great place where basketball was important, but the other things were just as important. You know, it was neat to see them, and, you know, hopefully get back and watch them play against Chino, their rival. You know, it was nice to see them.
Thanks, Dee.
Shout out to Stater Brothers and Davis.
Hey, and I met YG today. Let's go!